your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Season is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that one misses as well. So it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside.
Well, Matt, now I know we're in a postseason game. Look, both starters are out of the game, and as often we see, it comes down to those bullpens. Get in the bullpen, and whichever bullpen holds up, that's usually who wins the game. We'll see how this one plays out.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
First and second here with nobody out. In the third, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
From the belt, the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Second and third here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy? You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hard ground ball to third. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Right field. Dawson is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
In now, Evan Longoria. And he puts it on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 2-0. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Matt Harvey will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
So digging in now, Andre Dawson. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dawson is retired, and there's one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers against Matt Harvey, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time, too. And an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Banks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another chance, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Harvey's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. So he sets him down swinging. Ernie Banks takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Watch me walk. Watch me.
A 2-0 finish today. The Mets have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. So that's a wrap for this afternoon.